Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rena. How are we doing today? I've coming back from the end of the video to record this intro. So I did this makeup look today. I tried to use all of the Australian drugstore makeup that are under $10 and the whole face total together is under $50. This video idea is coming from Tanika, which is also an Australian YouTuber. I'll leave her particular video down below. Go check her out. She has one of the funniest personality. I just love her. I laugh without knowing it when I watch her videos. So she used some of the drugstore products, which I found some I really need to get my hands on. And then I thought I might just dig into my collection, see what I've got. And this is everything I've got here. And I've got this whole box here with everything I just used. Some of it even less than $5, but some of the retail price might over $10, but you can always found almost like all the time having a bit of sale, so you most likely not gonna spend over $10. So yeah, if you like today's video, please don't forget to give me a like and consider subscribing my channel. And without further ado, let's just dive in, see how I looked at before and how I looked when I was just woken up. Bye. Starting with the primer, I've got the W7 Prime and Glow Primer. This one's already hitting pan, which I'm so excited for. But for a second, I thought this was discontinuing, so I have another backup. But I'll put this one in my project pan for my 2021. I can't believe I'm saying 2021. This one retails for $2.99 for 4 grams. It's saying it's a Prime and Glow illuminating primer, but to me when I use it, it's more for a pore minimizing because it's a silicone primer. I really like how it minimizes my pores. So I have pores around my T-zone, so I'm normal to combination skin. I tend just to grab a little bit with my finger and then just pat it around my nose, and then I'll just smooth it out and take it all the way to my cheek here, where because we're going to use highlight and sometimes the highlighter can emphasize the pores as well. Going for foundation, the one that I pick up is another W7 product. It is their Junior Featherlet Foundation. This is a drop serum foundation. I've got in the color Buff, quite runny texture. When I was thinking for the price, when I was doing this video, it's definitely W7 products in my mind. And I tried to not include all of their product, because obviously for price wise they're very affordable, but I want to include more different variety of brands as well. So I can use this one, just use my finger, but you can also use it to work with a brush, with a sponge. I just use my finger to paint on my face, and then I'll use a sponge. The makeup sponge that I'm using is from W7 as well. I actually don't really like it. It's not disliking it, but not liking it either. This is like one layer of the foundation. I think it looks good, like very natural, but I might just add a little bit more, and this time I'll use a brush just to build that coverage a little bit. Because it's a serum foundation, it does comes with a quite light coverage, but it's also very skin-like, very natural finish. I think Buff is a good color for me, that I reckon it works pretty well. I'm using IT Cosmetics brush here. It's what is called Angle Buffing Foundation Brush. They don't have a great range for W7's foundation, obviously, because it's so affordable. This one's for $4.99, if I didn't say it already. If you can find a color that works for you, it's gonna be a really, really good foundation to try and to wear for everyday look. Absolutely. Even when you go out with friends, you don't want to make yourself feel like you overly applied a lot of makeup. This is a great foundation. Yeah, I remember now. I do prefer a brush of this one rather than a sponge. I mean, sponge is workable, but the coverage wise, I like the brush a bit better. So that's 2 layers of the foundation. Now I like it a bit better. Now let's go in with concealer. I just want to sort of correct my under eyes a little bit, which I'll be using this E.L.F dual-ended product. It's a highlighter and a under eye concealer in the color medium. So this one I bought it on E.L.F Cosmetics website, and this one was on sale for a absolutely long time. But when I checked the last time, it's not on their website. But you can purchase this from Cosmetic Capital for $9, and you can also buy from iHeart for less than $7. So it's still under $10 and it's still very affordable. The color of this medium shade, it might not work for everyone because it's quite orangey-ish color, but I found it works well for my under eyes, and it's not providing a full coverage, but I think it's enough for me to use on a daily basis. And the other side is their highlighting stick. I like their highlighting stick, but I found it doesn't do much. It's almost a bit too subtle that you can't notice a difference. And I can show you the highlighting bit. It's a very, very subtle glow. You can't use it as a highlighter. I mean, you can, but I feel like I want a little bit more intense glow if I'm choosing a highlighter, and this is way too subtle for me. Now let's move on to face setting powder. The one I've got here is from the WetnWild Photofocus Pressed Powder Compact. I've got in the color Warm Light 821E. I've used quite a bit of this powder. I did found the first layer is like a film that I have to scratch it off before I can get some really good product, but once I did that, it works so well on me. I can use it for my full face, under my eye, just everywhere. It doesn't seem to be very cakey, makeup-y, and it has a bit of coverage, and it can make the foundation last a little bit longer. It does holds everything a bit better. I do really like this one, and this one retails for $9.99. I think you can find it from Cosmetic Capital as well. I'm gonna quickly clean my brows a little bit, and then we're gonna go for the brow product. I usually would go 2 steps for my brow with a pencil, and then I'll use a brow mascara or a clear rod gel, but for the purpose of cutting everything under $50, I only pick one product, and this is from Savvy by Designer brand, their brow liner in the color gray. I do really like this color. I think the shade is better than a lot of the drugstore ones that I tend to use. They're a bit more on the lighter brownish warmer side. Like, people do have dark brows and I have a cool tone brow, so this gray actually works pretty well for me. The brows retail for $7, but Savvy's always having sale, like 2 for 1, or get one, the other one's like 50% off, or buy one, get the other one free, so you can definitely purchase this for a even lower price. I hate doing brows in front of the camera. I'm just not good at it. I still need a lot of learning with my brows, but this is how I'm doing it at the moment, and alright. Moving on to the rest of the face, I've got the Flower Beauty Full Face Palette. This one has eyeshadows, bronzers, highlighters, and blushes, which I'll just use this one palette to cover everything. This retails for $13.99 if I remember correctly for its full price. Yes, but I purchased mine when they're having 40%, no, I think a half price sale at Chemist, and they always do some sort of percentage sale, so you can definitely get this under $10. Let's go for a bronzer first. I use another IT Cosmetics brush. This is their Airbrush Foundation brush. So I also use this as a little bit of a contour, just to cover or try to diminish the differences of my lower jaw here. I love these type of brushes. They're so good for blending. More for a powder, but cream products are good as well. They're dense and yet they are quite fluffy. They're having the ability to actually blend everything into your skin. So we're going to add a bit on this side as well. I've got another pimple here. This one's been there for a couple of days. I tend to go for a natural look, so I don't like really strong harsh lines here, or, you know, contour the forehead, which I do sometimes, but you know, it's all very subtle and soft. I'm gonna do a little bit around my nose. I know this is not the perfect color, but I need something for my nose because I really don't have a tall nasal. Alright, that was the contour. Let's go for blush. So with blush, I would go for a similar size to the other brush, but a little bit fluffier and a little bit smaller. I've got a BH Cosmetics one in the shade number 4, so I don't know what's the name. So I just dip into the shimmer one, but I also dip into the matte, but back to the shimmer again, and then just blend here. It's not very opaque. That's something I like. I just want something to lift the look. Makes me look more healthier, happy. And I do a little bit in the middle of my nose. And now let's go for the highlight. Obviously, we've only got one highlighters to choose from, so I'm gonna use... I've got two highlighter brushes I like to use. One is a more smaller one, tapering brush, the other slightly bigger. I feel like I'm gonna go for the bigger one today to blend everything all together. So I'm just gonna tap it in. It's very, very subtle. You barely picks anything up from the camera. So I might just add a little bit more. Let's add a little bit more. This look is going to be perfect for every day. Alright, let's go for the eyes. We've only got 3 eyeshadows here, but I can mix and match some of the others ones as well. The middle one first. I'll do the right one together, and I'll do the other one off camera. Dip into the slightly darker one, just for the outer corner. Have a brush to still using this very dark color here. Alright, so I've done the other eye, and I don't think I did as well as this side. So we're just gonna work with it. The product's really good, and I think it's really subtle for everyday look. And even someone like me who's not so great at doing makeup, I can still pull it off. If I approve that, then that's a good point too. We're gonna go for eyeliner and mascaras. For eyeliner, I've got a Essence one, the Essence Deep Eyeliner in the color black. I think they only have one color. A lot of people actually don't like this one. It's having a very, very soft tip, but it's a bit too wide, I would say. So when you do drawing like without thinking, it's a very thick line. So it's going to be very tricky to do the wings, but I tried it the other day when I was choosing all my products for this video, and it did work. So I'm gonna be very, very careful. I don't know how well I'm gonna do it in front of the camera because I can't focus. The price for this one is, let me see, $6. I think my wings not the same height. The eyeliner is all done. I have to say this is definitely not my favorite. I prefer other ones way better. It does comes with a very, very soft tip, but it's a bit too soft to control the line that you make, and it takes a while to dry. I feel like it's completely dry now, but when I first applied this one, I did a little harsh blink. I just leave a little black spider legs underneath, so I just quickly clean that. Because the tip is very soft, it doesn't hurt, so I can still see myself finish using this, but I probably will not repurchase, and I don't think I'll recommend it to you. For my mascara, I've got a Kmart brand, OXX Studio. It's their volumizing mascara in the color number 2 brown. They've recently changed their packaging. I hope formula's the same. I picked this up because I was looking for a brown mascara, and this is so affordable. I believe this is like $5. Let me have a look. This one is $5, so very, very affordable. But it comes with a quite chunky wand. I do find it's a really sticky formula, and it does make my lashes looks a bit longer rather than volumized, and it sort of clumps some of the lashes together. I feel like it has something to do with the wand. It's not so perfect with my eyes as well. But apart from that, I do like the color, and I think for $5, if it doesn't smudge, it will be perfect. I bought this a while ago, but I have never ever used it. I just put it in my makeup collection and I just forget all about it. Let's go to the last but not the least, is the lip. I was gonna pick a red one because I feel like my eye look is neutral, but now I look at it, I feel like my eye is actually a little bit on the warmer side. Maybe a nude color will be perfect. But I've got all my red lips here. We're just gonna go for it, see what we can do with it. All these are under $5. I've got 2 Essence one. One is their ultralast instant color in the color 12, the Essence Color Boost liquid lipstick. This is their velvet finish in the color 07 Bite Me If You Can. And I've got a Amco Beauty lipstick in the color Cherry. And then we have a BYS Luxe Lips Ultra Matte lipstick in the color Queen of the Night. This is a blue toned lipstick color. I'll go with the Amco Beauty because that's more having a little bit strawberry orangey tones, I feel like, underneath. I actually don't like this color. I think it's a little bit too much. Alright, let's wipe it off and try the Essence one. I still think these colors are not so matching with my eyes. I wasn't doing a great job when I'm choosing it, but I'm just gonna go with this one. Let me put my hair down and I'll see you in a minute. Alright, so I'm back. I put my hair down and I picked a set of earring that match with the red a little bit and also come to the holiday vibes. I think it's a little bit better. My hair is definitely not in the perfect style, but I'll just leave it as what it is. I'm so hungry, I need to go eat something. But that's everything for today's video, using all of the products that you can purchase in Australia, Chemist, for under $10. A lot of them are under $5. Yeah, not all of them are $10 if you go for retail price, so I'm cheating a little bit over here, but you get what I'm saying, because they're so affordable. I really don't want to exclude them. This is a good range that you can go for, and have a look over the different brands. Looking at all my makeup now, I have to say I would like to go for a setting spray, but I can definitely go without it. I feel like with a setting spray it will melt things a little bit in to the skin, because the Flower Beauty palettes are quite powdery, like a standard powdery palette, but nowadays a lot of palettes are more creamy-ish. And yeah, that's everything for today's videos. I hope you really enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and consider subscribing my channels. I do a lot of skincare reviews, sunscreen reviews, as well as I'm trying to incorporate some makeup, but my skills are very, you know, on the average or maybe below average. I also do unboxings. I'm gonna film one today for the Lumi box, so I'm gonna go have something to eat and I'll come back and do that filming. I hope you have had a great day and stay safe and stay positive, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!